Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, I am doing another makeup look. This is something that I've already posted on my Instagram, but as you guys probably saw on Instagram stories, my parents are currently in Australia and I've pretty much been spending most of my time with them because they're only here for a week. Anyway, so I'm just basically recycling some of the stuff that I have. I promise next week I'll have something brand new for you guys. Anyway, we're starting off with the eyes. So as you guys can see, I've got the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, just popping it onto the eyelids. I've got oily eyelids, so I definitely need something to help with the eyeshadow's longevity and just for it to not crease on my eyes. Then I'm going to set it with the Hourglass. I forget the name of this product. I think it's like a veil sort of like powder, but anyway, this stuff is expensive, girl. It's really nice and silky too. So I'm just going to pop that all over the eyeshadow primer, and then eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using is some from Stila, the Eyes of the Windows Soul palette. So I'm just basically using the orangey shade and some brown shades. I'm just going to basically define the crease, and the palette that I'm going to be using next, unfortunately I don't think I can use to really define my eyes. I've got sort of like monolids, but I don't know how to describe my eyelids, but I have smaller eyes, so I really need to work on my crease to make it look very, I don't know, emphasized. Is that a word? Yeah, I think emphasized. So as you guys saw, I switched from the orangey shade to a dark brown color. I used this, I think it was a larger blending brush, but it just didn't work for my eyes, so I started using this one. This is a smaller one. I love using this to just really define my crease. And I think at this point I was thinking I was going to go for a halo eyeshadow, but it just didn't work out that way. So yeah, sometimes I film my videos and have a plan in my head, but it doesn't come out. Okay, so this is the palette I was talking about. This is the Mecca Beauty Queen palette, or Mecca Max Beauty Queen palette. So I chose that pinky shade, started applying it onto the center part of the lids, and then it just started to go everywhere just because of my application. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to cover it up so it just looks like it's intentional. But then I decided to also wet the brush at some point, just because the color was showing up on my eyelids, but it just wasn't popping, if you know what I mean. Like, I love my eyeshadow to be popping, especially the lid color. And then we're moving on to primer. So I'm using this one from Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Hangover primer. So good. I apply 2 layers because I use it as a moisturizer as well. And then we're going to color correct my 5 o'clock shadow. You guys know I don't like my 5 o'clock shadow being apparent in photos. Some guys are fine with it, but personal preference, I just don't like seeing it at all in my makeup videos and photos. So yeah, I've been doing that technique you guys have suggested. Putting on the corrector first and setting it with a powder really helps. Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. So I have been a recent, I wouldn't say convert, but I have been trying to use buffing brushes again with my foundations. I don't know, you just definitely get a different look to it, and I think my textural issues with my skin has definitely calmed down, so I feel that using a buffing brush isn't that bad anymore. I think I used to have like really bad textural issues, so a sponge was definitely the way to go for me, but now I think I can get away with it again. So now we're going to do concealer. So this one is the All Nighter Concealer as well, and as you guys can see, I'm not doing that really opaque triangular method. I've just been doing this new technique. Like, I've been watching a couple of tutorials. I've been watching Wayne Goss, and you know, they were all saying like, you know, you don't need that much concealer, and you know, actually it's true. Like, I started doing that technique and it's not that bad. I don't need that much. And yes, I'm setting my foundation with some powder. The All Nighter foundation I think does set itself, but you know me, I like setting it. I like to be extra. And yes, if you're bronzing to the gods, I love bronzer. I love that bronze forehead look. I don't know, it just puts everything into place, I feel. Like, that's just me personally. And then, of course, contouring. I mean, come on, girl. Life isn't complete without contour. So, you know, I'm sorry, guys. I feel like when I was editing this video, I was thinking, like, wow, I really do have this resting bitch face. Like, pretty much every clip has been, like, resting bitch face. By the way, if you guys are interested in the names of the products and I'm babbling, everything will be down in the description box down below for you guys. And yeah, the pack on that highlighter. Yes, this is Soft and Gentle from MAC, I believe. Yes. yeah, this is a really nice highlighter on its own. You don't need to spritz your brush or anything. It's definitely blinding, and I'm just going to finish off the under eye, basically using the same like burnt orange, brown color, just to really emphasize that lash line. Now, I think I did forget to press record again, but I basically did my eyebrows. I think I used Goof from Benefit, and then I used this pair of lashes from Thousand Hour. This is so pretty, and as you guys can see, I'm doing my lip liner. This is Kylie Cosmetics Brown Sugar, I believe, and then I'm using Love Bites, which is her liquid lip, and it's just such a beautiful color. Gives this really nice vampy look to my lips. And then at the end of it, I'm just using MAC's Fix Plus Gold Light. I have Pink Light, but Gold Light is actually a lot better for my skin tone. It just really makes things pop. And there you guys go, that's me posing. Again, this is like for Instagram, which is why a lot of the clips I'm not really smiling or anything. But yeah, don't worry guys, I'll have a proper video for you guys out next week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you guys enjoyed. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.